Brandon back with another set of Brandon's boy problems. Today's topic is selfish lovers. So I hooked up with this guy for the first time in over a year. We'd been hooking up since like 2014, so it's been almost 3 years now, but I had seen him in over a year. I really like him. He's really hot. He's exactly my type. He's like big, beefy, brownie butch, bearded, bi, big dick. But the problem is, even though I'm really into him, I really like hooking up with him, it's like he's a selfish lover. Selfish lovers are these guys that only care about getting themselves off and don't really care about getting you off. Like, as soon as they come, they're ready to leave. And before that never used to bother me because I could, like, never come during a hookup. Like, it just was never even something I, like, would think about was happening. Like, I would get guys off and then I'd be fine with them leaving. Like, I knew, like, I probably wasn't gonna come. And I did hook up, like, 2 months ago, and like I tried to jerk off and like I just couldn't come, but I honestly never came during a hookup until 2014, and that's when one of my hookups was like, no, I don't like that you never get off, like I want to get you off. And then we worked at it, it happened, it was amazing, and now I've enjoyed being able to get off during a hookup, but it still doesn't happen all the time, but it's happened a decent amount of times. So, I mean, it's nice when a guy actually is willing to put in the effort and actually cares about you coming. Just, I know personally for me, like, it's not guaranteed, and no matter how much I try to, like, jerk off or make it happen, and, like, I know it's not 100% gonna happen, but, I mean, it would be nice if a guy puts in the effort, and this guy, like, even though I'm really into him, I like hooking up with him, he doesn't put in the effort. Like, he's always literally ready to bounce as soon as he comes, and that's annoying, but I think maybe once he did help me get off, if I remember correctly. I think so. Maybe. Unless I'm mixing it up with someone else, which is possible, but yeah, he's just one of those guys that's like, okay, I came, bye, and it's just like, I want to get off too. I mean, the last time, like, I was just happy to see him again, so I, like, probably knew, like, I was not gonna come, so I just made sure to masturbate before he came over, but that wasn't a big deal for me. But it's just frustrating, like, some guys you are into, they got off, you want to get off too, so it's, like, not just you're their receptacle for them to, like, come in, and then they do nothing to get you off. But also depends on the situation. Like, I guess I'm not totally upset about it, especially not this last encounter, but there have been other guys where it's like, okay, I just want to get off. And I remember the guy I hooked up with, like, before him, I got off, but he didn't get off, but that was usually weird for me, because usually I'm used to being the one that doesn't get off, but I just got bored, like, okay, we tried everything, like, he wasn't gonna come, so just whatever, bye, I'm ready to leave. So it all depends on the moment. I guess I've been that guy that's like the horrible selfish lover, like, okay, I got off, what's it gonna take for you to get off? Can you, like, just take care of that? I'm ready to leave, I have stuff to do. And we all, I guess, can be selfish lovers from time to time, but it does get annoying when you do want to get off and they don't put any effort. So I guess I should make that clear, even though he always acts like he's in a rush whenever he has to leave, but whatever. Selfish lovers can be very inconvenient, though we all can also be one, because sometimes you just don't want to put in the effort to make someone get off, especially when they can't. Like, I've been there where it's like you try jerking off every position, sticking fingers, using toys, nipple play, nipple biting, like, different positions. No matter what you try, you just can't do it, and that happens, and that's just part of sex. Like, it's not always gonna happen, though, like, other people, I guess I'm kind of envious of those guys that, like, literally no matter what, they just jerk, and, or someone sucks their cock, and, like, they will come, like, I wish I was that sensitive, but probably too much masturbation has left me not that sensitive, so it's not that easy for me to masturbate. I mean, and I always come when I masturbate, but it's not that easy for me to get off when I'm in a hookup. And also there's, like, performance anxiety, nerves, anxiousness, just being not used to having someone else there watching, or, like, you feel like you have to get off to pleasure them. So it's understandable, but it is frustrating when you really like a guy, you're really in the moment, and they just put in no effort and don't care. So thanks for joining me for another episode of Brandon's Boy Problems, and see you next time.